Hi, I'm Stefan, the BMW DIY guy, and I'm going to bring you a video 6 months in the making, a full comparison of the Active Autowerke selection of mid-pipes in my BMW M2. You want to know what they sound like? Let's find out. All right, y'all, so the setup and explanation of this is going to take a little bit longer than normal because I want to make sure to share all the different details of why I want to bring this information to you. Now, there are so many choices of how you can configure your BMW, especially one with the S55 motor, downpipes and midpipes and exhaust and all of that, and every single one of those pieces are going to change how your car sounds. Now, when we look at this, Active Autowerke makes a series of really great products, but each one of them is going to sound a little bit different. So it's going to come down to what your personal preference is. And I wanted to share that with you so you could actually listen to all of them together and hear them all on the same car. So first of all, the first videos are going to be straight OEM. So OEM downpipes, OEM mid, OEM, the non-M performance exhaust, all the way through, straight from the factory, what your car would sound like when you picked it up from the dealership. It gives you a good baseline of what your car is going to sound like. Okay, from there we're going to make a change into the active single channel mid that takes both of your downpipes into one single mid pipe, comes all the way down and branches back out to your exhaust. Now, in that, I also got access to straight AB pipes and resonated as well. So I actually have samples for both of those for you. And throughout all of this, it's going to be the same exhaust because I haven't changed that. Okay, so we're going to have both cold start, revving, and driving examples of all of this. The next is going to be with downpipe changes as well, because your downpipes can make a significant difference as you change all of those other variables. So as we move through our comparisons, we're going to have Active Autowerke downpipes, active mid, A and B pipes that are resonated and non-resonated in the same stock exhaust. And then lastly, Active Autowerke's brand new equal length mid pipe. So in that case, instead of one channel all the way down, they've actually taken two pipes and equaled the length between the turbos. Now, what does that mean? So your turbos sit staggered in your motor and your downpipes are staggered. One is shorter, one is longer. So what that means is as they come down the pipes in the stock configuration, you get a pulse effect out of your turbos, coming out of your exhaust, because one side will go and then the other side will go because the pipes are not the same length. That is one of the sources of complaint for the S55, so that's the BMW M3, M4, and M2C. It's one of the sources of complaint that the exhaust doesn't sound very good is because of that pulse coming down from the turbos being uneven. Now, the equal length actually equals out that. Active has done an amazing job of taking the pipes, making all the length, all combined the same length, so those turbo pulses are coming down together. So the last comparisons are going to be their brand new equal length pipe, so the same active downpipes, the equal length, and resonated ABs with the same factory exhaust. Now, sounds like a lot of choices, right? It really is. But what I wanted to be able to give you guys and share with my channel is really a one-stop shop for some of the most common configurations. Now, like I said, there's so many choices out there of what you could do, but I wanted to show you what I've done over the last 6 months and give you a side-by-side comparison with the same car. All right, so that really was videos really spaced over 6 months as I've changed the configuration of my car, and I tried as best I could to control the variables. So same road, driving in the same way, the best I could, the same freeway entrance, all of those things so they're a representative sample. The one thing I couldn't control is weather, and as you can tell, I got weather in a couple of the videos. I wish I could control the weather, but hey, it's Washington, I can't. So I hope this has done you a favor so you get a sense of what your car could sound like with this on. Now the M3s and M4s are going to sound a little bit different, so if you're using this as a comparison to what these products may sound like on an F80 or an F82, they will sound similar, but the pipes are a little bit longer in the F80s and F82s, so the sound is going to be a little bit different because the cars are longer than the M2s. But I really like this. I'm a big fan of the equal length pipe installed. I'm a big fan of it. I'm still just driving it around and getting a sense of what it sounds like. It's really been very distinct, but at the same time, I like the single channel too. It has different characteristics. Absolutely was a big upgrade. Adding the downpipes and adding the midpipe made a significant difference in my car. That's positive no matter how you look at it, no matter which one you get, whether you get the single channel or equal length. And it's really going to come down to preference because performance and all the rest is going to be the same, but sound is going to be some of the biggest differences between them all. I've been running around with the equal length. I really like it. I think it sounds great. I've had no fitment issues or no anything like that, and it installed really easily, just like the single channel did too. So I hope this has been useful and give you a sense of what it would be like if you installed this in your car and the differences that it could make all in a one-stop shop. And if I make changes in the future, I'll make sure to share those with you as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Active Autowerke. I love their products, man. They make great stuff. They're high quality. They're made incredibly well. The installs are really quite simple. If you check out all my DIY videos, there's something you can do at home with only a few simple tools. So I'm really grateful for them for making such a fantastic product. Please click subscribe and the little alarm bell. It makes a huge difference to my channel as I have a ton of content coming. You're just going to be blown away when you see all the content that's coming. And I look forward to sharing it with you. And I'll see you on my next project.